Hey everybody, my name is Ryan. This is Roll for Initiative, and I'm on my way out for our Learn to Play series with our friends at the Bearded Bird Brewing Company. This episode is going to be a little bit different for a couple of different reasons. And the first is we're going to bring you two different games. That's right, we're going to try to teach you how to play two different games in one episode. The first one is Happy Salmon, and this is a very quick, very fun, goofy little party game for pretty much about any size group that you can throw together. And the second game, which is a lot of fun, Bears versus Babies, which is a very fun and silly, irreverent game brought to you by the same folks that did the Exploding Kittens series. The other thing that's different about this episode is we're playing with our format a little bit. We're trying to figure out the best way, the way to teach you how to play, but also make the video as fun as we can for you to watch. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to focus more on actual gameplay. We'll be sitting around the table teaching each other how to play, as well as talking to the camera and teaching you how to play. It's a very different style than what we've been doing, and I want to know what you think is better. What's more fun to watch, and what teaches you how to play the games in a more enjoyable and a more effective way. All right, folks, so we're going to be jumping right into Happy Salmon. You're going to be watching us play it and hearing all of the crazy stuff that we're saying. You'll probably be able to pick it up pretty quickly, but I do want to give you a good close-up of the 4 cards that are involved in this game. There's only 4, and their associated things you say and the gestures that they make. So, of course, we've got high five, where you just need a high five from another player. Pound it, which you need a fist bump. Switcheroo, where you change places with somebody else, and then as soon as you sit down, you throw your card down. And then, of course, Happy Salmon. You'll be seeing us do that plenty and looking ridiculous throughout this game. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, oh, no, Happy Salmon! Happy Salmon! High five! Let's go, pound it! No! Happy Salmon! Happy Salmon! High five!
Three, two, one, go. Happy Salmon, brought to you by North Star Games, one of our favorite, newest games that we've played. It's great. You can play with 4 people, and that's a lot of fun. One of these days, I want to play it with both the blue and the green salmon games. That just changes the colors of the card suits and get up to a 12-person game.
So the way that we start this is in your hand,
if you have any card that says baby on it, you put it on its associated color. We just do that until everyone doesn't have babies.
It's just like yesterday.
Draw one from whatever set.
Yeah, and then you draw back up to 5. And that's sort of the start of the game. All right, we've got all the babies out?
Yep.
All right. Well, so then since Don's new to the game, once you start getting around, it's a pretty easy one.
Fair enough. So now there's 4 of us. We only take 2 actions, correct?
Yep, we only take 2 actions.
Well,
So actions can be to play,
okay. This is gonna happen again. Is it?
to draw a card. So those are his 2.
And if you draw a baby, putting the baby down, drawing and putting down the baby still counts as an action.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't get to
Keep drawing.
keep drawing.
Yeah. Or to build a monster. So you have to start with a head. So since I had the head,
Same thing as yesterday. Did you shuffle
that's
this?
mine. I did. He watched me shuffle them for like 5 minutes.
I don't know if I believe you.
So there's a head, then there's body parts, feet, arms, and some tools that they can hold.
You probably still got the mask
drill
and the
gun or
60
something
bears.
in there.
He was actually just swiping the thing. Like you just sit there shuffling, going to crazy town. Then you just kind of like switches the decks out, sets it back up,
And then a card that I didn't have yesterday, the pterodactyl. The pterodactyl.
That is a new one for you. That's a new one.
So those are my 2
I
cards.
just switch it up, throw us off, huh?
Actions that you can do that you can only do that is you can dumpster dive. You could take a discard pile from here, or you could provoke the babies, which sends us all to war. But I'm sure we'll get to that soon.
All right, well, my 2 actions is the superb owl, because horrible, and the polar bear.
Polar bear. So the polar bear is important. So this one's green, so if the green babies fight, it fights this one. Red babies fight, it fights this one. The the bears fight all the time. Yeah, so since it's
They're
all
itching for
colors.
a fight.
So they're powerful, but if you fight in a fight, your monster gets cleared. So it's a little bit of a risk to put them out there.
I'm taking a Gambel.
Okay, so actions can be to draw.
Yeah, you can draw or you can play. Yeah.
And you can do either play one, draw one, any mix of those.
Son of a- Right.
So that was 1, yeah.
There's no hand limit.
Another good thing to know.
Can't play out of the box. Okay.
Correct, yeah. You just have more cards for your next round.
We're ready for the war.
Yeah, I know. And that's kind of what I'm wondering is.
You guys are ready.
One of the other important things is that no matter what, win, lose, whatever happens, if they participate in a battle, they're gone. So right now, if the Red Army provokes, the pterodactyl fights, the owl fights, the polar bear fights, he's going to take the whatever victory they win over this because he's stronger. But all of their cards go away.
But I'll be left with the piggy.
Right. So as of which, I am going to provoke the Red Army.
Yeah. So this is a fun one. So he can do that in order to try to. It's 0.
It is 0. So enjoy your
that's
0
the
points.
Worst. So you get that 0 points.
I get a whole 0.
You do that one.
I knew that was there because I drew and put the baby
Oh,
down.
you put it down, you
So when
bastard.
I looked at the way things were laid out, I was like, yeah, I'll just wipe the field.
Yeah.
All right. Since he provoked you, that's his only turn. The bastard. I'm gonna draw her. God damn it.
I gained nothing.
And I'm gonna draw her. All right.
Well, I'm going to be the same sort of asshole he is.
Yeah.
And I'm provoking the land babies.
All right. Let's see if I can beat it with 2.
You can!
I can.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
no! He got the other fake baby.
Stupid fake baby.
That goes there. And these are mine. Fake baby and scary hair baby. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. You gotta get this.
All right.
Yes. And one thing to do with the head to make it easy is you play it so that the upper head is like that. You're outside of their arm.
So that if the edges are showing, you don't accidentally reveal what it is.
So you put the head face down.
Okay.
I did that yesterday, and I accidentally let everyone know that I had a rainbow bear underneath it.
Which he probably forgot. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's it. It was like immediately too.
Also a taco.
He's doing that so none of us like revoke the water all the time.
You have a shrimp. It's also a thing. Because I do our my power.
I feel like guys are probably still losing to him.
Easily possible. Because if he pulls the 3, then he's going to have 5. That can't be helped.
Yeah, I'm not in on that gamble. So I'm gonna draw. I don't think I've taken one from that side yet.
It would be hilarious if he gets kept over in the blue pile.
You know, I don't like how this is going. I'm gonna provoke the blue army. New
Five.
baby.
Alright.
Alright.
Yep. He doesn't have blue.
That's okay.
That is hilarious.
I am
Damn.
okay with that.
Damn.
Those was some points. Alright. I think I'm also going to play a mask.
Ooh. Okay. Sneaky.
But then I am also going to dismember your hat.
No.
Your hat is gone.
That's messed up, man. I like that hat. It was my favorite.
Can you dismember an inanimate object?
Well,
I think I just remove. Unless it takes his head.
it takes whatever the limb outside of it is.
Yeah, alright, that makes sense.
So I'm playing a manatee.
You got a manatee!
And I'm going to swap heads.
Oh, we've got a swap.
When you swap.
Now, if he swaps, does he get to look under the mask?
I mean, I assume at some point he has to.
Yeah, I guess you have to.
Right,
Yeah.
because
You have to know what you have.
exactly.
That's not what I was hoping it was, but it'll do.
I will be playing a kitty tummy with a Tyrannosaurus Rex for arms. Nope. Those are tools. Those aren't tools. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex for arms with nunchucks.
Just helping you keep it all.
Oh.
Alright, that's my turn.
Well,
Bloody
Oh,
hell!
I definitely know what I'm doing.
No.
Move, Brad.
I don't want this anymore.
I don't like this game.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man, at first I flipped it over and I was like, oh man, I'll be okay with this.
Nope. We'll be going into the discard.
Just garbage.
Hey, thanks for that. That was fun.
Not, I mean, it was good, but not for me.
There you go, folks. Bears versus babies. It's a pretty great and fun game. We were able to sit around and play, and it's a lot of fun. It's ridiculous. We continue just building all of those goofy little monsters. You probably picked up on a couple of different tactics. You can trigger provoking the babies in order to try to clear out some of the other people's larger monsters that they have going on. A really cool tip, if you didn't catch it, is if you have the ski mask, make sure that you're turning the face of the bear upside down out of the view of everybody, putting the mask face up so that if the corners are showing a little bit, you're not giving away what your card is. And don't forget that the tools are powerful because they give you an extra move, but they do take away 1 point of strength. All right, folks, there you've got it. Bears versus babies. You are constructing all kinds of different monsters with different limbs in order to eat and defeat and collect points from the evil baby army. Thank you for joining us for this video, the Learn to Play series brought to you by Bearded Bird. Let us know what you think about this new format, watching a little bit more of the gameplay as we explain it in real time as it happens, or do you prefer the older style where we break everything down for you and we intercut it with some of the gameplay? Whatever you guys like better and whatever makes it an easier and better experience to enjoy the video and learn the game, that's what we want to do. So, my name is Ryan. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you. If you're joining us for the first time, please don't forget to hit subscribe, and you can click on the bell in order to get notifications whenever we have a new video up. Or just come by every Tuesday and Thursday. That's when our videos come out. If you want to get them a day early, you can sign up for just $1 over at patreon.com/roll4initiative. I do want to say a very special thanks to some of our Patreon patrons, to Joan, Arvie, Sean, and Lainey. Thank you to everybody that watches, likes, shares, and subscribes. Do us a favor this month of May, find your favorite video and share that link with just one friend. If you can do that, I think a lot more people will be able to come in and join and have a lot of fun with us, and it'd be really cool of you. So once again, I'm Ryan, this is Roll for Initiative, and I will see you next time.